Here's Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Nuggets are among the West's elite teams, but they still have their doubters. Coach Mike Malone said we never listen to the narrative. Nikola Jokic added, we don't care that nobody gives us respect. We're going to be there. We know what we're capable of. We fight. Guys, back to you.
David, I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. And then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Okoro out there with Darius Garland. And it's Sexton in at the 3 slot. And for Denver, the guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Now, here's Sexton. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. From the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Here's Murray. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Barton. Here's Jokic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And good that time.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. He's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Garland against Murray. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Inside. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now the pass to Okoro. Sexton for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Murray finds Jokic. Barton wide open. He fires. Misses off the left iron.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Sexton's shot is good.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
At the elbow, it's Gordon. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
over. Inside. But excellent defense and anticipation. Wide open look for Porter. And again,
Porter Jr. has a unique combination. And as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
A three. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got his second bucket tonight.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And Cleveland making a change here. Kevin Love's checked in for Allen. Markkanen comes in for Mobley. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Garland. And Caris LeVert subbed in for Okoro. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Love. Pass to Osman. Love kicks to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Looking here at some numbers for Caris LeVert. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 20 points per game last season. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Morris with the bucket.
A very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job of recognizing where to go with the ball.
And the shot goes down. Sexton's got 12.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Morris passes to Cousins. On the wing, Morris. Defended by Sexton. The 11-footer, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Pass to Markkanen. Now LeVert. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Sexton can't get that one to drop. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Drops in the tray.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Morris. It's deflected.
Super recognition that time to come up with the block shot, as LeVert was quick to recognize where he was and get off the ground.
The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Over Morris. The shot by Sexton, no good. Nuggets trail. Pass to Naji. Morris outside. Goes back up. He lays it in. Morris has got 9.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
A big-time effort for Monte Morris, providing a lot of energy for the Denver Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Some historic numbers put up by Nikola Jokic, but he made it clear it is a team effort.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have
And it's certainly true, Greg. There's a depth of talent on this team.
With complementary skill sets, too. But let's not kid ourselves. It all revolves around the Joker and his unique skill set. They'll go as far as he takes them.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Green is out there with Jokic, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now, here's Garland. He also played a big role in their last game with Atlanta. It's LeVert on the wing. Okoro passes to LeVert. Allen, a screen on Murray. Goes up on the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Garland's got 4 points this quarter. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's Garland, and again it's Cleveland.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Jared Allen.
That's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act. You know he's going to cash in most times.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Now here's LeVert. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside for Murray. Back to Barton. Outside, Green. Off target from outside. Cavaliers trailing. Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Driving in. Back to LeVert. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, I think this is big for LeVert's confidence because the more he connects from distance, I think the more dangerous he'll become as a shooter and offensive player.
Now here's Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. LeVert against Murray. LeVert kicks to Garland. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Here's Jokic. The Cavaliers making the shot. The pass to Murray. Driving to the basket. Gordon with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
A drive by Garland. And it's Garland slamming it down. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's check in for Jared Allen. Lowry Marketing comes in for Mobley. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Caris LeVert. And it's Collin Sexton in for Garland. Morris outside. Passes it to Gordon. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Najee for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. Well, we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Morris. Here's Gordon, and it's blocked.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides. In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
2 minutes.
And the wide-open shot from Morris. The three-pointer, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Markkanen a screen on Morris. Morris against Sexton. With the shot. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Morris outside. Gordon the pass to Morris. Drills the three-pointer. Morris has got 12 points in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Denver passing it around. Najee passes to Morris. And it's good for 2. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Okoro. Hands it from downtown. He's got 8.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Najee passes to Morris. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Deflects the pass and stolen by Love. Here's Osman, covered by Morris. Markkanen from outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip to the left side wing. There's a good screen with 2 seconds left. Here's Najee. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone as the second coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
Welcome to our halftime show.
Man, they're getting destroyed from deep. They have to stay connected to the shooters. Put a hand in their face. You can't just let them get comfortable, or this is the result, Ernie.
And now let's see who the winners of the Player of the Week were. In the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Collin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Colin Sexton is out there with Okoro. And it's Garland in at the small forward.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now Porter following Will Barton's three-point attempt. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Barton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's Okoro, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Okoro's got 11 points. Here's Barton. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, an explosive player on the drive. When Barton puts it on the deck, the defense knows they're in trouble. On their heels.
Will Barton at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Barton. The Cavaliers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Wasted no time on that one. Sexton's got 21.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's Allen on the wing for the lead. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
One word you can use to describe Jerry Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Denver. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Caris LeVert's checked in for Okoro. Sexton attacking. Plays it up and banks it in. 23 points in the game.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
The pass to Cousins. To the paint. Here's Porter. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Barton, and it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning, have not stopped. Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. We've got the Joker. You have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Now Sexton following the three-point attempt by Jokic. And Sexton has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Porter in the corner to end the run. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Right side, Sexton for the 3. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by LeVert. Mobley's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
All right, fans, I got a question for you. Who wants a free T-shirt? If you want one, you gotta make some noise. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
Both teams changing it up here.
A chance now to see the numbers for Morris. How he did last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Now, here's Porter. He has 7. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. He has 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Garland with it. Guarded now by Morris. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Najee. He dishes it to Porter. Love grabs the board. Garland against Green. Porter with the steal. Goes up at the stripe. No good. Great D that time from LeVert. Kicks it to Garland. Love the pass to Garland. He takes it in. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Stolen by Garland. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
12th in steals, 16th in points off turnovers. And on the offensive glass, it could have been better. Top 20 in the league in terms of second chance points. I just think that's got to be an area of concern for this year.
Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Michael Porter. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Garland. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Garland's got 21.
Oh, nice pass by Markkanen. Knows it's better to give it up than force his own shot.
Outside Gordon. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Morris.
Defensively, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The Nuggets trail by 15. 35 seconds left to play in the third. A 3 from Morris. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's Garland. No good on the 3. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They need this one. That shot misses. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead, up by 15. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Backcourt pair for them, it's Morris and Murray. Jokic is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Gordon in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here is Morris. Cousins, no good. Passes to Mobley. Sexton against Morris. Puts up a three, and another three for Cleveland. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Here's Morris. Pass to Jokic. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staff include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And Jokic wide open, he shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Allen. Pass to Mobley. Out to the right wing. A nice shot by Okoro.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Morris passes to Jokic. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
It's on Jared Allen.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Barton subbed in for Monte Morris.
Jokic brings great intensity to every game. That's how he's able to put up those big numbers. He had a staggering string of double-double games in the 2021 season.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Stolen by Garland. Allen kicks to Mobley.
Blocking foul.
The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Green, he's checked in for Denver. Austin Rivers comes in for Michael Porter. And then for Cleveland, Stevens is checked in. And Goodwin subbed in for Okoro. Takes the 13-footer, misses off the right iron.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Rivers. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 3rd assist on the night. Goodwin feeling it out. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Murray. And there's the pass to Barton. And, Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. Murray with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Najee's checked in, and it's Green in for Green. Here's Mobley. Off target from three-point range. Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Martin passes to Green. Now Murray. LeVert defending. Doesn't go that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Right wing. Here's Mobley. And the 3 off target. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray outside. Passes it to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Garland. Money from the wing. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Darius Garland.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Count it good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Outside Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Misses the step-back jump shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.